We had a nice big crowd out here Saturday as a lot of race fans came out here to enjoy our live racing and all the action up at Saratoga as it's Belmont Stakes Saturday, and we had a nice big crowd out here this morning for that special Saturday morning event we had. We had some good trainers out there, Jamie Ness, Tim Ritchie, Andy Simoff. One of our leading owners was out there, John Whitty of Madison Avenue Stables. So thanks to all our fans for coming out this morning and this afternoon. Thanks to all our horsemen as well. We'll do a couple more of those special early morning events in September, so keep your eye out for them. We'll let you know when they're coming up. All right, let's get right to it. We had a decent handle today. The handle was over 1.8 million on a 7-race card. That's not bad considering we were going against Belmont up there in New York. Let's get right to it here. Race 1 would kick off the popular early pick 5 going a mile and 70 yards on the main track. Main track was fast today. The turf was good. Race 1 was a claiming 62.50 for Philly Mares, 3 and up. Never won 2 lifetime. Let's go to the voice of Delaware Park, our announcer Josh Brown, with the call of race 1.
Away and running. Hopping in the air was Jason Liam. Good speed today for Our Run Chata. Has company though. Noel's Dream is right there. And Alma Pure is getting closer too. Major Mayhem pops off the fence for a clear shot of the top 3. And Blue Ember floats out Rosemary Potatoes very wide. And Jason Liam is about 6 paths deep with 7 furlongs to go. Our Run Chata shows them the way. 2 to 5 at last glance and leads the way by 2. Alma Pure is right there on a cozy hold in that second place spot. Noel's Dream scrapes paint in that third place position, and it's a 4-pronged attack behind them, including Rosemary Potatoes. Deep on the track is Jason Liam. Major Mayhem is now second last, and Blue Ember whips him in. 5 furlongs to go. Our Run Chata does it nice and easy in the first of the day. Leads by a length and a long tail. Alma Pure is off the fence. Noel's Dream is a ground-saving joint second. And Jason Liam is going to cover a lot of ground on both turns today. Major Mayhem stays at the rail. No avail at this point. Rosemary Potatoes is in between rivals, and Blue Ember's last of all. They turn again. Our Run Chata slipping away at the 3-furlong pole and shows the way by 3. Alma Pure is giving game chase on the outside, while Noel's Dream continues to say ground saving, and the others are little consequence as Major Mayhem gathers fourth. They race to the top of the stretch. Hernandez looks around for the competition, and there's none in sight. Our Run Chata just running up the score. Noel's Dream is trying to hold second. Alma Pure continues to fight on. Late on the scene is Blue Ember picking up a minor award. But if you back the 3, go to the windows, you'll be the first in line. Our Run Chata just devastated the opposition today. Won by a city block. Alma Pure was second, Blue Ember third, and Jason Liam was fourth.
Aranciata, the 3-year-old daughter of Good Magic, gets her second lifetime win on Saturday. Nice ride there. Julio Hernandez on the heavy 2 to 5 favored, who wins for trainer Mike Simone. That's the 3rd win of the meet for the Simone barn, and that was the 10th win of the meet for your second leading rider, Julio Hernandez. $280 the win price there in race 1. Let's turn the page here. Race 2, we're going a flat mile on the turf, rated good. The rail setting Saturday for the turf was 8 feet. Race 2 would kick off the early pick 4. Maiden claiming $45,000 for 3-year-olds and upward. Let's see what happens here in race 2.
Away and running. Slow to Go is made to be lucky. Good rail speed from Kitten's Ploy today. Right next door is Hidden Motive, and the red cap of Super Crunchy is passed by Vacoma Kid and Looking Like Lucky. So 4 of them charge in front of the stands, and Heaven's Champions is situated in 6th. Work Hard probes up the inside in front of Knockout Guy, and Made to be Lucky was Slow to Go. Up and around the first turn they go. Kitten's Ploy holds the baton and leads by only an act, but Hidden Motive is going to make him work hard for every single yard with 5.5 furlongs to go. And up the inside, Super Crunchy tries to hold third over Looking Like Lucky, who takes that position away. Vacoma Kid's deep on the track, while Heaven's Champion stays towards the PVC. Knockout Guy still in front of 2, which is Made to be Lucky, who's on the prowl, and Work Hard is still last of all. So no breathers up top. Between Hidden Motive and Kitten's Ploy, these two go 1-2 with 3.5 furlongs to go. Super Crunchy lurks behind the both of them, and looking like Lucky is right there coming under a loose rein. Heaven's Champion is trying to throttle on through. Vacoma Kid had a tap on the brakes, and Work Hard starts to close in. Now they go around the second turn, and Super Crunchy on the far outside's trying to get on past. It's still Hidden Motive holding on. Kitten's Ploy's right there too. Heaven's Champion is looming a winning threat on the far outside, and Heaven's Champion coming with a surging run and confronts Super Crunchy at the top of the stretch, and Heaven's Champion kicks on while slightly drifting in. Super Crunchy no better than second, Hidden Motive and Kitten's Ploy, and that's how they'll finish in the second of the day. Heaven's Champion has won it. Super Crunchy second, Hidden Motive third, Kitten's Ploy was fourth.
Heaven's Champion, the 3-year-old colt by Mahal Walsh, breaks his maiden in his second career start. Nice ride there, Martin Schwann, who picks up his 8th win of the meet, and that's the second win of the meet for the Blake Kelly barn. Heaven's Champion pays $5 in race 2. Let's turn the page here. Race 3, we're on the main track going 5.5 furlongs. Race 3 would kick off the late pick 5 on Saturday. Nice 45,000 starter allowance contest for 3-year-olds and upward. A very competitive 6-horse field here in race 3. Let's see what happens.
Away and running. Good start. Good speed today from Cloud with Rain and Cardinal. Deep on the track, Heaven's Got Fire. And now as they settle, Cativo Vergazzo came away in fourth. Plausible Denial has one beaten, and Crew Dragon was the last one in and the last one away. So pace of plenty here, and Cardinal leads the charge. Heaven's Got Fire is right there on the far outside, and Cativo Vergazzo's in between rivals. Cloud with Rain drops away in fourth. Crew Dragon now hits that best stride, and last of all is Plausible Denial, 5/16 to go. It's still Cardinal holding on by a thread. Cativo Vergazzo's right there second. Heaven's Got Fire backed up fast after not getting the lead. Cloud with Rain is coming alive, and so is Crew Dragon. Heads turn for home, and on the outside trying to surge on past them all is Cloud with Rain in the red cap, and Cloud with Rain surges to the front. Here comes a rail trip from Plausible Denial. In the fight is Cardinal, 100 yards to go. Cardinal is the longest shot on the board. Plausible Denial is getting closer. Here's Plausible Denial to win. To be Cardinal, Cloudy with Rain, and Crew Dragon.
The early money rolled in on the 3, Plausible Denial. He goes off at 4-1. The 6-year-old picks up his 3rd lifetime win. Nice job there from the Greg Compton barn. He gets his 3rd win of the meet. Compton's off to a good start. Nice winning ride there. Kevin Gomez, Plausible Denial, pays $10.60 in race 3. Let's take a look here at race 4. Race 4 would kick off the late pick 4. Big field going a mile and a 16th on a good turf course. Maiden claiming 16,000 for Philly Mares 3 and up. My best bet of the day was in race 4, number 7, Naveau. Let's take a look here and see what happens in the 4th.
And locked up. Away and running. Bearing out badly was Goretree Gal. Good speed one from the outside from Hold On today. There's Miss Banks chiming in, and Algema takes that early lead. Silly Lily and Lemonine is right there too, and Sweet Marie is trying to be settled and throwing the head about in that mid-flight division. High Hearts is in front of 5 rivals, which is Naveau and Daisy's Angel. Up the inside is Luminique, then Tendu, and Goretree Gal had a terrible start. Around the first turn they go. Algema shows the way, as blowing the turn was the 1, Lemonine, the 1 just lost all chance. Sweet Marie now moves in the second, and Miss Banks has a charmed run and good enough in that 3rd place spot. Silly Lily probes up the inside. Hold On is 1 path off the rail, and Daisy's Angel is 3 paths steep. Naveau just past the troubled Lemonine, still in front of 4 rivals, which is High Hearts. Near the backfield is Luminique, second last is Tendu, and Goretree Gal is last of all. They're spread out from one Delaware County to another, but Algema has the target on its back. She couldn't be going any faster, leads by 5 5 lengths with 3.5 furlongs to go. Sweet Marie is trying to tack onto the speed in second. Miss Banks is a distant third, and getting closer is Naveau from the back of the pack. Here's the far turn. Algema starting to back up fast, and Sweet Marie takes dead aim. Miss Banks is coming with a lovely run, and Naveau's right there too. These are the fours. They come to the top of the stretch, and Sweet Marie kicks for the money, but here comes Miss Banks closing in, and Naveau's in the thick of it too. Daisy's Angels trying to close in. One more furlong to go. Sweet Marie is holding on for dear life. Naveau is coming with a great big stride, and so is Miss Banks. Sweet Marie crying out for the line. Naveau is getting closer. Naveau's gonna get up. Naveau has won it to beat Sweet Marie, Miss Banks, and Daisy's Angel.
The 3-year-old filly Naveau gets up just in time. Perfectly timed ride from Victor Carrasco, who comes up from Maryland to get the win on the 3-year-old daughter of Upstart for Stella Thayer and trainer Arnaud Delacour. Naveau, my best bet of the day. 7-2 morning line, goes off 3-2 and pays $5 in race 4. Let's take a look here at race 5. Race 5, one of our features of the day. Nice first level allowance condition for straight 3-year-olds. Optional claiming $75,000. We're going 6 furlongs here in race 5. Take out the 2. Still a real nice group of 5 sprinters here in race 5. Let's see what happens.
Away and running. Good speed one from the outside from Kohelo Pati. Outside pace pressure coming from Chipotle. And there's Innova in those orange sleeves. Just for the money is right there too. And Tiny Lake drops away from a hot pace. The opening furlong belongs to Chipotle, but only holding on by a long neck at best. Just for the money ups the ante in that second place position. There's a gap of 2 back to Innova, who travels third. Kohelo Pati is still 5 lengths adrift in fourth and not responding at the moment. And Tiny Lakes last of all. Around the far turn they go, and it's still a battle between Innova, who now gives this field the slip, who in that third place position, and Chipotle comes alive to take over the lead. Chipotle tries to kick for the money and leads by 2. Just for the money's in for the fight. Now Innova is starting to get on track. These are the 3 at the top of the stretch, where Chipotle opens that lead with authority and leads by 4 open lengths. Just for the money trying to hold second. Innova battles that one, and Kohelo Porti battles with Tiny Lake, but it's over up top. Chipotle at 7-2 is a decisive winner. Tiny Lake got up for second. Third went to Innova in a close photo, and just for the money weakened to fourth.
Chipotle's a real fast sprinter from the Mike Gorin barn. 3-year-old son of champion sprinter Mike Tolley. He had Lasix with that big win last January. He had Lasix once again today for the second time. He's now undefeated with Lasix. He wins by nearly 8 lengths there. Real fast time. That's a nice sprinter. Chipotle, big win for the Mike Gorin barn. Nice ride there. Raul Mena, a $9 win price on Chipotle. If you played my early pick 5 ticket, it was a $60 ticket, and the ticket hit for $193. So congratulations if you played and hit the early pick 5 on Saturday. Let's take a look here at race 6. Race 6, our feature of the day. A nice second level allowance condition, optional claiming $32,000 for the filly mares 3 and up, going 5 furlongs on the good turf course. Some real nice filly mares here. Big field in race 6. Let's see what happens in today's feature.
Away and running. Good speed on the inside from Angel Art. Also right there in the thick of it too is Song of Norway, trying to punch on through his Mudslide as they settle down. So Mudslide and Song of Norway 1-2. Also right there is Tuaset. Up the inside, Angel Art shares fourth with Independence Avenue. Deep on the track, trying to close in. First on the rail is Up For It as they navigate the far turn run, and having to jam on the brakes badly was Angel Art. Into the far turn they go. Song of Norway upside with Tuaset. Trying to close in on the far outside is Matitude. And then also right there is Sugar Bee. Deep on the track comes Angel Art as they turn to the top of the stretch. Matitude's the first one to kick for home. Gift of Gab is right there too. Sugar Bee's trying to find a split. Angel Art had all kinds of trouble but rattling home. Gift of Gab to take the lead and pulling away. Angel Art tries to move into second with Sugar Bee late on the scene. It's Gift of Gab's win. Gift of Gab has won it. Second went to Angel Art, Sugar Bee third, and Matitude fourth.
What a real nice, honest mare this is. A 6-year-old daughter of Fast Anna, homebred for Ann Merriman and Richie Blue, and trainer Suzanne Sistenius has done a tremendous job here on Gift of Gab. Now 6 lifetime wins for this mare, over $200,000 in career earnings. Nice ride there, Carol Sedania on Gift of Gab, who gets a big win in today's feature. She paid $7.20 to win race 6. All right, let's take a look here at race 7. If you played my late pick 5 ticket today, starting in race 3, it was a $36 ticket. We were live to the 1 and 4 going into race 7. We're going 5/8 here in race 7, beaten, claiming 10,000 3-year-olds and upward. Let's see what happens in the Saturday finale.
Away and running. Great rail speed from Living Water today. Sunset Town's also in the firing line, and a cluster 3 behind the top 2. Discreet Devil's the widest runner. Louisiana Animal is also right there too. Golden Arm is second last, and Mogaloo's the one who broke slow. They enter the far turn, 3.5 furlongs to go. Living Water showing them the way, and it's only a long neck at best. Sunset Town breathing down that rival's neck in second, and Discreet Devil is getting closer in that third place position with 5/16 to go. Living Water still calls the shots. Sunset Town has been that pesky presence on the far outside, and a distant third to Discreet Devil, then Louisiana Animal. They turn for home. Living Water still they got to catch, and Living Water is opened up by 1 tight length. Sunset Town is taking another crack at this leader with a furlong to go, and here comes Sunset Town with a big rush on the outside. Sunset Town has got him. Sunset Town has won it. Living Water was second, Louisiana Animal was third, and Mogaloo's in a photo for fourth.
Sunset Town, the 5-year-old son of Spicetown, wins for owner Louis Allman and trainer Philip Capuano. Sunset Town gives jockey Julio Hernandez his second win of the day. Now 11 wins on the meet for Julio Hernandez. He's your second leading rider. Sunset Town pays $5.60 to win race 7. And if you played my late pick 5 ticket, $36 play. Late pick 5 hit for $333. So congratulations if you played that. Strong handle on Saturday. Thanks again to all our fans, bettors, and horsemen. Let's get a quick commercial break. When we come back, I'll tell you about next Wednesday. I have a best bet and price play for you next Wednesday. We'll get to that right after this. All right, let's talk about Wednesday, June 11th. Hopefully we'll have some nice weather. We have 3 big races on the turf. Races 3, 5, and 7 on the 7-race program are on the turf course. Let me tell you about my best bet of the day Wednesday. That's going to come in race 7, a nice maiden special weight, big field for filly mares 3 and up, going 5 furlongs on the turf course. And it looks like trainer Brett Brinkman has a real nice 4-year-old filly in there by Kodiak. The 2, Izzy Sweet Girl, the Irish-bred filly, gets Julio Hernandez to ride. She ran a couple of real big races sprinting on the turf earlier this year against Maiden Special Weight Company down at the fairgrounds. She just got beat. She was in front turning for home in both those races, going 5.5, and just got beat in the final stride. She turned in a strong, respectable 59 by her speed figure with both those efforts. I think going 5 furlongs with Julio aboard, the 2 Izzy Sweet Girl is going to be awfully tough to beat. She's my best bet of the day. When we did this replay show on Saturday, the odds weren't out yet, but I expect the 2 Izzy Sweet Girl to be one of the favorites in race 7. She's my best bet of the day. My price play for Wednesday will come in race 3. That's a big field, going 1 mile and a 16th on the turf course. Maiden claiming 16,000 3-year-olds and upward. And I'll take a shot with the French-bred 6-year-old maiden, the 11, By the Riverside. Comes off a long year-plus layoff for trainer Eddie Graham. Eddie Graham has long time been a real solid turf trainer. He's won some big races. He's won some stake races here at Delaware Park before on the turf. He's won the Arlington Million before with a long shot. Eddie Graham does a real nice job with horses coming off the layoff, especially on the turf. Michael Sanchez has the mount. This is a soft maiden 16. This horse has tried hurdles 3 times. This will be the first race on the flat for the 11 By the Riverside. So I'll take a shot with this horse coming off the long layoff for a crafty trainer, the 11 By the Riverside. My price play of the day in race 3 next Wednesday. Thanks again to all our horsemen, fans, and bettors for coming out and participating on a big Saturday afternoon. Good luck in the Belmont Stakes tonight. I love Sovereignty. We hope to see you next Wednesday, June 11th. Have a great night.